Hi, here we are, rack for Rasmus. It's a 10-unit Dana cassette rack made by NTP in the last century. The plan is to fill in 2 equalizers over here and 2 compressors here. And these meters are to show the gain reduction happening in the compressors. This switch is to join the 2 compressors in gain reduction. The gain reduction will be synchronized with this switch on. All right, let's get to it. This is a Dana cassette, standard from the last century, and we are looking at an NTP equalizer 182-100. 2 of these got to go in. You can see 60 Hertz, 10 kilohertz, and the different mid-range frequencies and the plus minus for those. So you got to help it a little bit when you slide it in. It's a little bit tight. You got to hit this one in the back here. So the first one can be a bit, but not so bad. There you go. One more to go in. Exactly the same. A little tight. So, and now we get to the compressors. As you can see, NTP 179-120. To my taste, a very nice compressor. And why? Because the gain reduction is done by a FET transistor. And it creates some artifacts in the sound, a small kind of distortion that I particularly like. And I'm not the only one. I know for sure that Bob Ludwig is a great fan of this one. At least he wrote that on several occasions, and many others for that reason too. Okay, in with it. You gotta help it. It's a little bit tight here. So that's it. Yep. And finally, the last compressor. So, how do you know that it's in place? Well, there's a lock. And if it's not in place, you cannot lock it. And the lock is just a matter of turning this screw a quarter of a round, and there's a feather, so now it's locked. That's about it. And Rasmus can be a happy man. Voila. So, we are at the back side of the rack. The 10-unit Dana cassette rack, where you see the toggle plugs here. These are for the gain reduction meters. Those 2 are for the equalizer, and those 2 are for the compressor. The compressor is so full of components that inside this fairly small Dana cassette there were no room for the transformers. Over here I put them on a separate print and mounted it to the side. These are, like in all other NTP cassettes, transformers from JS Jan Skov, a very clever guy from the last century who, to my taste, delivered the best sounding transformers ever in this world. Everything is hooked up, and there's got to come an external power supply of the 24 voltage that the modules requires to work, right? The in-outs and all that are wired up to this plug, a toggle 30 pole, and on it goes this side, like that. So, and here we have XLRs, the world we know, ready to go.